Economic migrants are welcome here. Say it loud. Say it clear. Economic migrants are welcome here. Say it loud. Say it clear. Economic migrants.
Hi, having a nice time today?
Yes.
Very good, very good. So what's your protest about?
It's the sort of counter-protest to that one over there.
Okay,
We are
okay.
Dover residents, so it's making clear that some of us at least do welcome refugees.
Okay, yeah. How many refugees?
What do you mean?
I mean, how many do you reckon we should welcome? One, 2, 100, 1,000?
That's not the point. It's not the point. It's the fact that these people are desperate.
Where are you from?
I'm with the other protest, but I'm not denying. I think it's nice that we can have a sensible dialogue. We obviously don't agree with each other. But I am. I've asked you a question. You can ask me a question. In fact, you have asked me a question. I've answered it. We can have a sensible dialogue.
So do you know how many refugees come to Europe? Do you know the numbers? Have you got any idea?
I don't think anyone actually has a realistic idea of the numbers.
So what you know, the argument that's made is they're all going to come here. I've seen it. You know, I think it was a large number arrived in Lampedusa. 7,000 arrived in Lampedusa, which is a very small island.
Yeah.
And I've seen on social media they're all coming to England. They're going to take our jobs and so on. You know.
Well, that's more the legal migrants than the illegal migrants.
Sorry?
It's more the legal migrants that are taking our jobs than the illegal ones. But
Well, who are the legal migrants?
the ones getting employment visas to come over here,
Well, they're not taking your job. No.
they're pushing wages down.
Well, that's a government ploy. Don't blame the migrants. Blame. You go over there if you're a racist.
No, I mean those employment visas are given out by the government, aren't they?
Yeah.
So,
But they're giving out far too many.
How many? Do you know how many? You don't actually.
I don't know. I know that I think there's hundreds of thousands, probably around 1 million coming in a year. Not all of them are employment visas. Some of them are joining family, but there are.
why they're coming here?
I mean, where have you got those figures from? That's what I'd like to
From the government.
Where?
Net migration is about 600,000. So once you allow for a load going out, you're talking about 1 million coming in.
So over what period of time?
Over a year.
This last year? I think you're wrong. I think you've got that.
I might be wrong. I'll gladly apologise if I am.
Sorry, can I ask you where you come from?
Where do I come from?
Yeah.
I was born and brought up in Croydon. I currently live in Belfast.
Right, okay. Because our local farmers cannot get enough people to do. They're just throwing their crops away.
How much are they paying?
I don't know how much the farmers are paying.
Because I know on the government's website for the shortage of key worker things, people were allowed to get a permit to come and work here as a plasterer on £9 something an hour, as a bricklayer, similar money, a welder on under £10 an hour.
When was this?
This is what's currently, as of August, on the government's website of what kind of job you need to get a visa, an employment visa in Britain. So a welder or a bricklayer in India.
Refugees are welcome here. Say it loud. Say it clear. Refugees are welcome here. Say it loud. Say it clear. Refugees are welcome here. Say it loud. Say it clear. Refugees are welcome here. Say it loud. Say it clear. Refugees are welcome here. Say it loud. Say it clear. Refugees are welcome here. Say it loud. Say it clear. Refugees are welcome here. Say it loud. Say it clear. Refugees are welcome here. Say it loud. Say it clear. Refugees are welcome here. Refugees are welcome here. Say it loud.
So how many?
Refugees are welcome here.
How many? How many? 1, 2, 3. As many as want to. Thank you, thanks. You're the only person to answer it. The Tories use immigrants.
Emergency service just so that you can be.
Is it blocked?
Person,
Is it blocked?
A person would be a parliament. You're blocking it. Look, mate. How can they get in there to deal with emergency?
No one's trying to get in there.
One of the ferries went down. Is that a good thing? I don't think so.
Well, sure, obviously we're going to let them go in, aren't we?
How are you? So what's the point in being here then, mate? Go
It's to make a statement. It's about making a
What statement are you
statement.
making except when you look like a bunch of hooligans who come from a
Well, you look, you've got marijuana in
I'm
your
covered on
t-shirt.
pen. Yeah, I have, because it's a thing of peace. I only opened it up because your guys.
It's not a thing of peace. It causes is
Turn
schizophrenia,
around
and
and
people
show
get
the people
murdered
with your
by
supplement.
schizophrenics
With this,
on marijuana.
Because of marijuana. Do you
Yeah.
understand, cannabis?
Yes.
It's nothing to do with that
Yes.
while we're here today.
I know loads of people who've got mental health problems because of cannabis. I know a lot of people with mental health problems because of cannabis. I've been speaking to some of these Tory supporting, not Antifa, but lefty types that are stood here. And I've asked several of them how many migrants should be allowed in. Most of them have refused to answer. One of them's been kind enough to say all of them.
Unity! All those that need to come here should be allowed to come here. We are 16th in terms of European per head of people who accept asylum seekers.
What about actual population?
Yeah, per head,
No.
per head of population.
Per square mile.
We're 16th. 16th in Europe. That's the fucking truth of the matter. And why?
Unbelievable.
It's
So just
true.
because other people have got it worse, does it mean we should put up with it?
Well,
If someone punched you but beat someone else up worse, does that mean that they didn't punch you, or it doesn't matter?
What it means is that people are fleeing serious fucking problems.
In
really,
France?
Really.
In France?
In France? Well, what makes you think the French are going to take them? Why would they?
Well, then why should they?
Why doesn't everybody take a fair share?
Because we've had more than our fair share, so have the French. There's not just too much immigration, there's too much in France, too much in Italy, too much in Greece, too much all throughout Europe. I'm anti-EU, but I'm not anti-European.
There's too many Brits.
Once finished, go on that side, please. Okay, thank you very much.
What is the problem with having people coming here? Because for Christ's sake,
I come from Fulton Heath. You've asked me a question, can I finish? You've asked me a question, can I finish? Right, my problem is I come from a town called Fulton Heath, which is part of Croydon, and it was a great place to grow up when I was younger. It's now been overrun by immigrants, and it's no longer recognisable as British. Even like in West Croydon, Sainsbury's is even...
What do you mean it's not recognisable as British?
I don't recognise it as British. People don't speak English, people don't look British.
How are people supposed to look? I mean,
Like me.
like you, right?
Yes.
It's all going to be whites only again, is it? The answer is whites only.
Should be, yeah. Rights for whites. Rights for whites. I'll see that. Thank you, officer. Thank you.
Needs hate. Look needs hate. Look needs hate. Look needs hate. Look needs hate. Look.
I'm getting some mixed messages here. You're holding a sign that says fuck off and chanting love beats hate. I'm not really sure what you're getting at.
Check your facts. Check your facts. Check your facts.
We're here because it's fact.
Are you not from Facebook fact checker or something, are you? Are you these are the weirdos banning our posts. Everyone get on Facebook and post what you like for the next 24 hours. They're all down here. They got a sign over there saying refugees welcome, racists not. What they're failing to notice is that the majority of refugees are racist. They haven't been brainwashed like these idiots. They come over, they don't want someone coming from Afghanistan, doesn't want their son or daughter marrying someone from Nigeria or even from Britain. They want to keep themselves pure like we should. And it's only these idiots here, it's only the brainwashed majority, mainly white people, that actually feel that way. It's absolutely sickening.